Iran has launched ballistic missiles at the United States of America bases in Qatar. That is a serious escalation, and it shouldn't have happened, but it did. Warning sirens have also been reported in Bahrain and Kuwait as well. Things are not de-escalating, they're escalating. Let's see how this plays out. Our Prime Minister says we're near our goals in Iran after taking out those 3 main enrichment facilities for nuclear weapons. And hey, you know what? I just want to say this isn't the first time that Israel has kept the world safe, the Western world safe from an apocalyptic nuclear jihadist tyranny. Yeah, we also took out the nuclear weapons that they were trying for in Iraq, the nuclear weapons they were trying for in Syria, and now Iran with the help of the United States. And we just can't thank the United States enough for doing what we weren't able to do and sending in those B-2 bombers and being able to take out. And you have the condemnation of this all by Vladimir Putin. He condemned it. He said that using those 15-ton GBU-57 bunker buster bombs, even though it caused very minimal damage, even though it didn't create any kind of a nuclear fallout like you have in Chernobyl, because it was all vaporized. It wasn't a leak that's ongoing. But you have Medvedev saying that, they could just arm Iran with nuclear weapons from any other country. Like, for example, from Pakistan. And they condemned us. China condemned us. But this is the only thing we had left to do to make sure that these missiles that are hitting us wouldn't be nuclear missiles. Imagine the damage that it would do. So right now he's sheltering in a bunker, the supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. And so he's picked a replacement. I heard even his son is potentially worse than him. I don't know who his replacement is, but there has to be a change of heart. There has to be a change of ways, because we have no plans to stay in Iran. We have no plans to continue this campaign. We just want to survive. We want to stay alive. We've taken out the cyber police headquarters in Tehran. We've taken out some major infrastructure, some major IRGC leaders. They need to have a change of heart. The people need to rise up against their tyrannical jihadist leaders. The head of the octopus, which has equipped Hamas, don't forget, for the massacre they did on us, and Hezbollah and the Houthis. Why do you think it says on the Houthis' flag, death to America, death to Israel? Because of the chanting in Iran, death to America, death to Israel. Now, they've attacked us. They hit Beersheba pretty hard, Ashkelon, Ashdod today, also the Galilee. The power station in Ashdod, pretty bad. It's leaving people without power, but Israel's announced, the Minister of Energy has announced that we should be able to get it back before too long here and get power back to all these people who are without power right now. You heard the whole question that people asked is, did those 16 trucks, there's a picture that looks like 16 trucks came and removed uranium before Fordow was bombed. And there's a picture from June 19th, not that long ago, just showing 16 trucks. And so I don't know if that's what happened or not. But I just know that we had to do what we had to do to take out this enrichment program. They could always build it again if they won't change their ways. But they need to learn the world does not want an apocalypse right now. Look what we're dealing with. If the world doesn't know what we're dealing with, remember ISIS when they were killing Christians in the orange jumpsuits? Right? You see what ISIS is doing in Boko Haram and what they're doing in Nigeria. Well, look what just happened in that church, what ISIS just did. Syria's state news agency says that a suicide bomb attack happened in a church in the capital of Damascus. People killed, I think it's 13 people killed, dozens more injured in the Mar Elias church. This is what we're dealing with. We're on high alert everywhere in Israel. People are staying near their bomb shelters. You know what else is on alert? Qatar. News is talking about this. CENTCOM is talking about this. Of course, we got all the air defenses ready that we can. But, Qatar plays both sides. Planes are no longer flying to Israel at all. There's only one way to travel, and that's through Jordan and through Egypt right now. And, right now, Israel signals a final phase of the campaign against Iran. And our Heritage Minister Amichai Eliyahu says that we're working with the opposition, meaning people that want to rise up, we're helping them to arise. And we took out, as you saw, their main media station, their propaganda. And our goal is, although it's not regime change, that could be a real byproduct of what happens, taking out the nukes. And so I just want to say this as I wrap up is, guys, Congress doesn't need to declare war. The United States, after 9/11, the president is allowed to declare a targeted strike on terror. And that is what they did. Are we worried that that's what Trump did? Are we worried that Chinese are evacuating all their citizens now? Do we think that there's going to be an attack from China on us? Do we think that there is an Eastern Bloc with China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, Pakistan, Turkey, an Eastern Bloc like NATO? We don't live in fear. We do what we must to survive, and we believe that the good guys are going to win. And we believe that we need to stand strong together. I'm going to read Psalm 76. God is honored in Judah. His name is great in Israel. Jerusalem is where he lives. Mount Zion is his home. There he has broken the fiery arrows of the enemy, the shields and the swords of war.